we have 3 piles here. What do you need to know? Group 1, Barry. Group 2, Group 3. Hello. Who is the group 1 for? Someone here could be very niche. So this is for somebody who tells the wrong stories to others. Why? Because someone cut you off, or you cut someone off. Someone tells wrong stories to others here. Someone was too naive here. Just heard too naive, and I heard tuna. I don't know why. Maybe that's like a joke. Someone cut you off, or you cut someone off. Heard stone teller. Someone could be either reading on stones or getting like information or using minerals. Someone saying like too old. Someone could be joking about I'm too old, or about their age. Someone has a broken third eye here. Inflicted by a friend, someone that's close to you. They could be appearing very good and friendly, but it's almost like they're mowing your brain like grass. Something about the core here. Someone really doesn't like my ring. Don't know what's your problem. Dionysus, but here is Orpheus. Someone got lost in the lyra here. Got lost in music projects and got the wrong information. Hades. Got the wrong information. Hades. And the nightingale, someone who's yapping, has been telling something the whole time, but I heard you deserve to see it, but you are not seeing this because you're blocked by this false premise and false promises. A wave. Someone could have a problem with alcohol here. You must not drink, especially at this period, I feel. They want to instill you to be drunk. You need to know about a specific person. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Aries. A zing of lemon, zing of Aquarius. You have a very toxic friend, group 1. You could have a friend group and you have a very toxic friend. You almost see it, but you are such a person that you are like in denial. You must trust it. You may have throat chakra resonance now, or blockages happening, or it's like whoop, and that's that moment that you just know. It's trying to show you like a torch. Something about Mickey Mouse, I just saw like a analogy. Not really, but like an analogy. Hearing a very weird song, it's almost like a Schlager or something like no 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 no, something like this. It's like two instruments like accordion and something like a Schlager. I don't know that song for confirmation. It's not in English. That toxicity, I'm hearing that they drink your blood. Father trauma. 5-5. Don't consider clicking off. There's something very important actually happening here. Okay. Let's see what I said. Father trauma. We're not gonna touch upon this one. Cold, brutal, almost sense of masculinity. That apple is like a peach, and you are not like that. It's like a narcissistic trauma, almost, excuse me. If you embark into this, you're going to become cold and destroy yourself. I'm seeing like ice that becomes like very still and then breaks, and there's no one anymore. Be aware, be careful. The symbolism that you wear is important. You could have Hecatean symbolism. Hecate. You must understand that what you wear has a meaning. With the Magician card, you have predisposition for magic. You must understand its importance. You can't just wear whatever, fuck around, find out. Yeah. Four of Wands to Ace of Cups. Huh. Stable income or stable relationship is incoming. I would say this like, I'm not so lucky. I'm not so lucky in money. I'm lucky in love. That song is not leaving my mind. I do not know what this is. Da-na-na-na-na-na. This is like a fragment of the song. And it's not in English. It's on top of a Schlager. Puppeteer. Someone tried to puppeteer you, manipulate you. Not someone. You've had a hanged man. You've had a lot of people in your life that were trying to like keep you hanging. Croft. I just touched like a cat eye. Someone will have like an eyeliner or like a cat eye. Seeing a white cat. You could have predisposition for cats. You could like cats. You could have a white cat, or it's like symbolism. Cats of Freya. Frigg. For someone here, Frigg is saying, don't cut your hair. Someone has longer hair. Don't cut your hair. Especially if you are like blonde or have light hair. Don't cut your hair. Others are deceptive who cut your hair. Cut your hair, they instill it on you. They cut you. Last message, new beginnings, Ace of Pentacles. You already see it. I was told to take this card as well. You flew in the right direction. It's almost like you were being thrown, fly like no, not like that really, but like you flew in the right direction. Someone's trying to tap into my abilities. So what do you see? You're wrong. Chiron is in a very negative position. You need to work on yourself. The inner star energy. Star is healing. Star is the embodiment of true self-essence in the soulful essence. Two of Cups, about love and relationships. You had many narcissists, or you had one-sided feelings, people. I'm being told they are absolute trash can and trash bin. Empress. You're meant to be nice and like harmonious, to thrive. People call judgment. Oh, people are like yelling at you, or like, oh my. A lot of noise from the outside. What of a bitch, they be throwing you a concert. The fuck? What else? What is this? What is this? They do not like your childlike aspects or your expression and how you express yourself. They think you're too happy. They think you are too happy. Truth, Ace of Swords. That's it, I'll end the reading here. If you want more information on how to work on the aspect of the star or anything like that, message me. Email in the description, in my bio. Plane is flying. So cool. Yay. Okay, so message me to my email. Very short, one question reading, 10 euros. Okay, bye. I suddenly felt so itchy. Maybe you have skin allergies or rash or something like that. Chamomile oil cream. Chamomile cream. I don't know which one, maybe the Body Shop or something like that. No, something natural. Chamomile cream. Elderwood. I feel like lavender actually may cause you irritation. So don't do that. I think you may have allergy either to some yellow flowers or those yellow dust from trees. Maybe linden. Anyways, like this cornstarch or the cross-pollination aspect, the pollination of these pesticides and stuff. Maybe you are allergic to it. Maybe that's caused your allergies. You need to look into it. One confirmation for somebody. You need to look into it. And go to like 2 dermatologists, not 1, because that will give you the answer. 1 will not be enough. It may not give you the full picture. 2, trust me. You'll see why, if that's like your problem, if you resonate with it. But let's hop into it. So whom is this reading for? I just heard this reading is for the little bitch. I don't know what's your problem. Well, someone who came here has a really weird way of 13 is a death card. So maybe that's like a hater who's hiding behind the mask, or who is like has a weird way of suddenly having that type of it's not like Tourette's, it's like a zing of like this like diminishing type of a manner of saying a joke. It's like very a little bit humiliating. I don't know, like, what's your problem? It's like the unworked parts, those like little demons, like in the spirited away little creatures, and they're like hanging around you, and you feel like saying these things because these have been things that have been instilled onto you, like stuck to you. You need to clear your vibration with these big bells, like the big bell stuff, and I mean like the balls, probably like dong, and you need to sit next to it and like literally, especially vibrate onto like heart space, because that's like where they are, and headspace, that's they're floating around there, they're hanging around there, they're drinking their little tea there. Evaluate the stuff. 3 confirmation tree, something about a tree. And this is like 3. It's like from other people. I don't know what toxicity you hang around in, but you need to stop. You need to cut off, like literally. I'm serious. It's like it's not letting your branches expand. 30. That's a confirmation. And those are not your thoughts. It's like these little entities, little parasitic, demonic little things, low vibrational creatures. They're there. They instill these thoughts onto you. I've traveled a lot. I'm getting a really weird energy thing. It's like, you know, like wanting to vomit, but it's like an empty type of a vomit. It's almost like this energy blob. The weird stuff, dull that it's inside of you, and like, you know, like, what is this even? You've traveled a lot. I just heard monogamy, and I don't know why. Semi-monogamy, and I'm seeing a leaf that has two. A sprout that has 2 green leaves. One is a bit smaller, one is bigger. Maybe that's the emoji of a sprout. Something to do with it. Angelic nimbus on somebody. On top of the head. Maybe it's like a joke. For fun, like someone puts it on you and like, you're like an angel or something like that. That person is very stupid. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it's almost like she can say, I'm gonna go ahead and say your friends are very stupid. You deserve someone more intellectual than that. Surface, like you're barely even, you know, like when you walk into the water and it's like super brief, like there's literally, you can swim in there, but it's like this, you're just walking at the like side, like the plop 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 on the surface. It's transparent. Maybe you're afraid of the depth. Wise one, true, probably. I'm showing in the direction that you don't want to see. You're sleeping on it. Look at this. Are you sleeping on it? The depth. You like the depth though, but like they're not something about procreation. I don't know why. Someone here could be either non-binary. You consider yourself like a fluid. Being in between. Yeah, the scales, balance, Libra aspect, but with a bit of Scorpionic shit, Plutonic shit, and you can have these zings when you flip on someone. You have the sharp stare, and you have this like you sting, a bit stingy, sting, but you work with a lot of people, and when I say it, I mean it. You work with a lot of people. There's a lot of people around, like candles in the sky. What? And they're floating up. They want to float up. They're like candles in the sky. That's an interesting analogy, because most of them will not, because you can be only true star can survive in the sky like this. Priest, perseverance, faith. See, and they are just false. They're like candles. Candle is false fire. It's like a fire that gets extinguished at some point. They're floating up. They want to be the star. So maybe, I don't know, maybe you work with stars? Like stars. I don't like that word. Stars are in the sky, but like, you're made of stardust, sure. But like, it's just so silly, I think. This damn, bro. But yeah, you work with what I mean, popular, known, and people who like, let's say, are bright enough to notice them clearly, boldly, line them. Some witch is instilling something onto you, or at least trying to. It's not working. She's toxic. She could have dark hair or black hair. Long. Like, the type of like, not wavy, but like full. And, but with waves. You know, like, the type of hair that's not straight, but it's like, a bit like, cotton, that type of shape. Confirmation, the big one. You're an artist. Then we have a painter card. You are an artist. You definitely. This is a powerful art. You work in the. You travel a lot. Look at this, sailor, adventurer. But you have a lot of responsibility. Another confirmation. Brutal confirmations here. You have a lot of responsibility. How are you living with this? You may have problem with your knees because of the weight that you are carrying. You may want to apply lavender or eucalyptus on your knees. And actually do I just heard sacral chakra meditations, but I wanted to say the crown, purple chakra meditations, and connect it to the knees, because they are instilling that weight through the crown chakra, and it goes to your knees because knees are holding that weight. Some blockage there. If there's a blockage on your knees, you could have been put on. I'm seeing someone with horns of a deer sitting on their knees. And it's almost like they're instilled on some ritual, or they're going through something. They have gone through something previously. I'm seeing the brawler card. Did you know that they put you through some ritual? I don't like this energy at all. If this resonates with you, you can contact me and ask about this. I'm seeing brawler card again. There's been some ritual instilled onto you. Do you know about it? I'm serious. Confirmation again and again. Double confirmation. If you resonate with this, you may want to message me and discuss about this in depth. I mean, okay. Anyways, you might want to look about this for more detail, is what I'm saying. But you need an in-depth practitioner. not a tarot reader, but a psychic medium. I'm a psychic medium, so someone in depth who can see into this topic. They instill the ritual upon you. You may not know about it fully. You may not understand this fully. Or be unaware. I don't like this. This is not good energy because like your knees are bleeding. I'm seeing someone, their knees are bleeding. This is not good. It's a metaphor, right? This is like the energetic space. So not to scare anyone, but someone who may resonate with this. You need some amounts of cleansing, protection, and to stand up. Like this is not normal. I just saw the Sentinel protection card and then the Warrior, the burnout card. This is not good. Contact me. I just heard in the name of Freya, contact me. Yeah. This is just like whoa. Unexpected, but yeah. Alright, let's see further on message. Opportunities are gone, but it's not true. The Moon card. Don't be scared or like brought off of this because of information that is. Don't put yourself in this mental cage. Okay, first question: are you Nordic? If you're Nordic, like Danish or I don't know. If you're Nordic, ask your ancestors for protection and for the response for everything that they instilled upon you. But what I mean is that ritual. I'm telling you, they use you for a ritual. I don't know what type, but that's a ritual. It's an energetic linkage and something astral. Blood. The bad luck or the lack of luck that you're experiencing is due to this. You're entwined into this, like enmeshed, but not like fully. So it's just like you need to understand this, that you've been targeted, and it's like they did a ritual. They use you for a ritual. Check on your luck or your energy. This dragon like blood like in this card. Usually it doesn't. It's like yeah. Some male that you interacted with, he was connected to this group of people. It's subtle, but you may know about this. It's subtle. Ask Freya or your ancestors, Nordic ancestors, confirmation 1551 for protection and for the attack response. That's a responsibility of theirs, like to respond. The further I go with this information, the angrier it makes me. Three of Swords. When you ask for that, it's going to, the group is going to be in Three of Swords. You need to ask for the ancestors. Ace of Cups, then your cup of luck, your identity and your self, your heart will be brought back. I'm not saying it's away, I'm just saying that they try to instill onto you, and it's still there, like it is working to an extent. It's like something about your Jordan Leleto. That's a channel. 8th house, Lilith. To steal your flower. Something from you. Okay, last message. Ten of Cups. Yeah, the ancestry, family. Ask your ancestors. I just saw a whale. Whale. Ask your whale. Interesting, I don't know why. Have you seen whale? So maybe it's symbolic to you. Whale. Three of Cups. The people are idiots. Anyway, Tower. Something about elderberries. 1818 I just almost saw. And something about these blue flowers. What were they? What are they called? Bachelor's buttons or something like that. Those blue ones. Death card. This does look something like creative power siphoning that honey, confirmation, and in trying to put you in a standstill or having lack of luck. Moth, hidden aspect. Oh, these people are evil. These people are vile. Ask your ancestors for. And if you need any assistance or more help with this information, what to do, how to, and what exactly, the details, you can message me also on my to ask for the small reading is 10 euros, short one question, so but I'll give you 2 questions. It's not a discount, it's just like based on this information. It's pretty fucking wild and it pisses me off. The further I get into this information, now it's no irritation here, but the further I get into this information, the angrier it makes me. Somewhat, like not as much, but like anyways. Again, I heard Jordan Lily too, something about Lilith's 8th house. Anyways, I'm seeing a white lotus, I don't know why. Anyways, goodbye. Hello, group 3. Whoa. When I opened this reading, I immediately felt this like energy being pushed from the air, like air is pushing it down to the ground, like this vast energy just like pushing you, like pressure. Like a magnetic field pressure to the ground. Something's off here. Something's off here. 4 is a number of a shield and warrior. So it's like both. Mirrored aspect or some twin aspect. Divine. 5-5 again. Oh, why I heard Diluc? When I heard Diluc, maybe you're similar in characteristics, some of them. But what I'm seeing here, for whom is this reading for? 1-1. Whom is this reading for? Someone is enchanted here by me. Just a side note. Don't like resonate if you don't resonate. Seriously though. Just saying. I just heard Joseon Dynasty. Joseon. Why? Here to the throne. Here to the throne. Unseen potential hesitation. You're hesitating about something. Oh, you are hesitating about something. There's this unseen potential. You think you're lacking in potential. I'm seeing this red energy surrounding people when I'm saying this. Succumbing to norms, to people's expectations. You're taught to succumb to norms and people's expectations. 222 confirmation again, if you think that you are not, like, you know, you're taught to well, you have this ambition and there are these flowers and there are three of cups, but this gives me about people surrounding you, like the group, people. And you think they're gonna fly away or get away from you if you're not good enough or something like that. Like something like this, considering the, oh my goodness, I feel so uncomfortable right now. Maybe that's like, maybe someone's like sitting in weird positions and they're like, you know, I don't know, probably. Like, you could think about yourself that you have fat fingers. I don't know where this is coming through. You feel like, oh, like my hands are not that pretty, like, you know, I have fat fingers, da, da, da. I know only 2 people who say da 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 da. That's my reader that I watch. And someone else. Interesting. I don't think the reader or anyone's like, anyways, whatever. Is it like a usual thing that people do? I have no idea. I don't interact with people. I'm just watching from the side. Sometimes. Rarely. There are 2 birds and one is following the other, jumping on branches. Okay, let's just go back to the reading. I got a little bit carried away. Something about roses, someone may like roses. Something about rose bushes or roses. Let's get back to the reading. Which side do you want? This side or this side? This might, I don't know. I just clicked to stop the reading. Well, it wasn't really like intended that much. It wasn't like a sign or anything. Ambition, diligence, setbacks. Someone might think that I'm like, that's weird information. I don't know why. Someone might think that I'm stalking or watching somebody. And I'm not stalking anybody currently. I don't know if that's like sad or dismissive, or I don't know, for someone. People have very inadequate reactions towards me. Maybe you have inadequate reactions towards. I have to go inside and finish this inside. Okay, group 3, we got inside, so maybe there's this aspect that you need to get inside, like in private with somebody, to talk to somebody. I don't know. Hiding away from other people. Anyways, deep inside. Okay. I felt like opening the bouquet for you and reading the little phrase here. Bouquet. What the fuck? Okay, sorry. Alright, anyways. Why did I say so? So, they should be celebrating their success, but it's easier to hide behind a wall and block out anyone who tries to help. This is what I'm like getting here. And the brawler card again. We had another pile. Anyways, someone could wear earrings or an earring. Someone have longer hair but wear an earring. 1-1 confirmation. Okay, let me see. So What's the message here for you? I just wanted to stop the video, put it on pause. So 7 of Cups again and the Judgment. But then I wanted to stop the video. Click off. But then I saw alligators and I just heard don't stop. But then I heard it in like a like very, you know, like sexual meaning, like don't stop. And I'm like, you know, like, but I'm not seeing it in a process. Like, it's like someone on somebody, they're like fully dressed, and then the person gets awkward, like, oh, sorry, I fell on you, or something like that. Like, you know, not like fully fallen on them, but like that. And then the other person says like, don't stop. And it gives me a weird impression. That's interesting. 3 of Cups, what is going on here? Okay, equals 3, what? So someone may want you to not stop. Or someone may want somebody to not stop. 10 of Cups, Page of Wands. Yeah, Judgment. This is like a message incoming. But like, don't stop is the message. It's like the Ace of Cups. Yeah, like they want a new beginning with you. They want a beginning with you. What? Okay, wait. So what's the message here? 8 of Pentacles. You've been working a long time, and someone's seeing that or seeing you, and they're like, don't stop. But they're in a meaning that it's not work related. Yeah, 2 of Cups, that's like love related. Magician. Yo, that's like love related. And they're like, don't stop. This gives me the impression like 8 of Wands, that's a fast forward movement. They're like, don't stop. It's almost like they see you publicly portraying something or showing affection. And it's also, I was inclined to do this like with my nails, like, you know, like this stuff, like this, like on the side, like, you know, like sort of like, you know, like this movement, like scratch on the table, and they're like, don't stop. It's like scratch on the sofa, and it's like crazy. I don't know, like what is going on here? Maybe they see something that you portray, or it's like you show something to show affection, or maybe there was 7 of Cups, maybe they're thinking that you do, and they're like, don't stop. Interesting. Seven of Cups. Yeah, they're thinking that you are showing affection through something that you display publicly towards them. Nine of Swords. Someone feels stuck. Mentally stuck. True. Ace of Swords. Someone feels mentally stuck. 5 of Pentacles. And very like financially and materialistically 3D physical space unfulfilled. They think they have the empty basket. They think their basket is empty. They're sitting and looking in another direction, like nothing's happening. The basket is empty. There's a snow on the freaking fruit. Like it's getting cold. Well, it's cold here. Like it's cold. There's nothing. And the other person's freaking fire. They're like, don't stop. And I'm like, tower. Oh, this is gonna end in a blast. I don't know, or not end, but it's gonna be something's going to hit the table. The lightning's gonna hit the table. Something's gonna happen. So it's like two people sitting on each edge of the table, and then there's something strikes. Lightning strikes. I don't know. Something's happening. Someone doesn't like it though. Someone doesn't like it. Could be masculine energy. Someone doesn't like it at all. Someone's like, how could you figure it out? So someone could have been blocking energies for their materialistic gain, for an egoic gain, and they're like, how could you have noticed this? Is some side person? I don't know. And they're like, how could you have noticed that I'm like bad, or you know, like, I don't know. Really bad. Really bad. Oh god, I just thought that I was a little. They're looking bad looking. It's just really bad. Like, I'm like, what? World. Some masculine wants to sabotage this with male life sensing male. It wants to sabotage the situation really badly. Okay, so someone has a hot for somebody, and they're like, don't stop. And, you know, like, and the other person, though, could be thinking that, like, like, Four of Pentacles, like, the basket is empty, nothing's happening, it's cold here. Well, it's Ace of Wands. It's like there's someone who has hots for them, yeah, and Wheel of Fortune, Fool, New Beginnings. But there's a side person there, like a third party or someone who's watching and knows the situation or knows something about it, and they're pissy. They're like, I don't like this. How can you come to know that I am the bad one here? Like, that I was trying to stop it for materialistic gain. How did you know it? Could be an emperor in reverse, like a narcissistic male, or very status oriented, materialistic, trying to instill their own stuff. Very egotistical. They want to sabotage this shit. They want to like, you know, like it's not gonna happen. You know, that type of energy from the sun. Oh my god. It is supposed to happen. King of Swords, Page of Cups. Oh my, wow. I'm sensing that this third party male, they would even be ready to try to pretend. They're like King of Swords, like this rigid ass energy, actually like cold and callous, and they could come off as, they could try to even hop in to offer like to show how they are like loving, nice, and like kind with this Page of Cups. To Seven of Swords, to just to ruin whatever is coming through here, just to ruin it so it wouldn't happen, only for that purpose. Five of Swords, to cause discrepancy in this, to cut it off, and that's it. So in the long run, there would be nothing happening in between these two people. This someone, third party, knows that there is something going on. They're very pissy about it, and they don't want this to happen. Ace of Wands, Three of Cups, Hanged Man, Three of Swords, and the Star. Oh. Definitely third party people, social people interacting, intertwined in this situation. They're there, like outside. They're like, they know something's like, they're like, ha ha ha, like, Hanged Man, Three of Swords and the Star. That's an interesting energy surrounding this Three of Swords and the Star over here. Because this to me feels like devil coming through also with it. They're going to be siphoned for whatever wish they had towards this, for it to fizzle out, for it to not happen, or some bad intentions, bad wishes specifically, someone could have acted upon it. They're going to be siphoned. You know, like legs caught in the wire? Siphoned. Oh my, interesting. I put down the phone and that was like, the devil coming through. So yeah, it almost turned the other way, direction. So it's like the wheel turning against them, it gives me. And Eight of Swords, yup, devil and Eight of Swords with this, that's not energy, just energy. This is like siphoning so far. It's like some strong forces, devilish or demonic or divine forces, siphoning heavily, like dark divine forces using dark siphoning, eating up all those who try to instill bad wishes upon this happening. And it's, even if it's like many people, they're all going to be taken, siphoned. That's a lot of energy there. A lot of bullshit also instilled. Emperor. There's some gross male that thinks he's the emperor. He wants to come in. He wants to offer something. He's like, oh god. Like he could have dark hair. He could have a beard or like some little beard. He has shorter hair, dark hair, little beard. Could be involved in this situation, or no, that's another one. And he thinks he is good enough for the deal, while he has like greasy hair and like he's not giving off good energy at all. He thinks he's the one. The Fool and Emperor. He could be an Aries. It's a short-haired one. Yikes. He could have acne also. Overall, when you see such stuff energetically in the visuals, people may use glamour magic and stuff, glamour rituals to portray themselves differently. But when you energetically see someone as a fugly bitch, then they are a fucking fugly bitch. They're a parasite. They're a leech. That's how they actually look like. Always pay attention. Also how they appear in their dreams. That's what they actually look like. Sometimes they may try to instill bad dreams, nightmares, or visions. That's a different case scenario. But like, pay attention to the different discrepancies and stuff. How you see people in the dreams, how they appear to be. If they appear to be just like they are in reality, there's a chance they're not lying to you and that they're like how they are. If they change their looks, well, that's a problem. Priest and Six of Wands. You're gonna get something regardless out of this situation. You're gonna get something. Not bad, no. You're gonna get something. The material space, regardless to the situation, regardless. Like, you're going to anyways. Whether these fuckers want to try, if they don't want it to, they're going to be siphoned. I'm telling you, 8 of Cups. And like heavily. It's not just a little bit, it's like heavily. It means like physical instilled pain. They may, yeah, that card, they'll end up in hospital. This is what they wanted. Alright, if you want some more detail to explain something in the reading, you message me on email. One question short readings are 10 euros. Alright. Bye.